What's going on YouTube? CheapMatch55 here, and today I have a deck profile for you on my Evilswarm build. Yeah, it's been a while since we've done a deck profile, so I thought, why not bring out the Evilswarms to show you guys. Right now we're just going to be doing main and extra, because as of now, I don't have a fully assembled side deck. But I'm sure for the next deck profile we do on this deck, I will have one ready. But first I want to remind you guys to like, comment, subscribe, comment down below what you think about the deck, what you think about the text that I've added in, and your own personal opinion and suggestions. Always love to hear your suggestions on my decks, so without further ado, let's get started. First, one of your main monsters of the deck, 3 Evilswarm Kirkion, arguably one of the best Evilswarms for his grave control and how he can reuse Evilswarms that are in the grave and give you an extra normal summon, so overall a really good card. Pretty sure anyone knows what that card does. Next, 3 Evilswarm Caster, the double summon of the deck. Pretty self-explanatory, normal summon him, normal summon again. Then we have 3 Evilswarm Mandragora, basically the Cyber Dragon of the deck. If your opponent controls a monster, if your opponent controls more monsters than you, you can special summon this card from your hand to your side of the field, so it makes for easy YuGiOh plays. Next, I run 2 Evilswarm Thunderbird. I feel 3 is overkill because, in my opinion, this card does not help with the main goal of the deck, and that is getting out Ophion. While all the other cards previously mentioned do have a purpose in getting out Ophion, this card's more of a tech Evilswarm, if you will. It's a good card, don't get me wrong, it's just that in the deck, 3 is way too much, in my opinion. Moving on, we have 3 Evilswarm Heliotrope, which goes along with the next card, Rescue Rabbit. If you get Rescue Rabbit in hand, it's an instant Ophion, which is always good. And Heliotrope isn't not too shabby as a 1950 beater that can also be normal summoned with the effects of Caster or Kirkion, so overall, good card, good card. And for our final monster, I play 1 Dark Arm Dragon, because we do have grave control with Kirkion, and say you had an Ophion on the field and it was destroyed with its 2 attachments, that's an automatic 3 in grave, so boom, just drop Dark Arm Dragon. Very solid card. Now we're going to be moving on to spells. First, we start off with a 3 Infestation Infection. I can't see why people would run 2, I understand if you think it's cloggy, but honestly, 3 I feel is the perfect number. There's really no downside to this card, even drawing into it isn't bad, because it really does defend your monsters, and it's just an overall good card. Next, I run 2 Forbidden Dress. This card is really good against the E-Dragon matchup because Blaster is a problem. Blaster is E-Dragon's main out to Ophion, and Forbidden Dress stops Blaster along with the next card I'm going to show, which is my own personal attack. But Forbidden Dress is a very good card. Also stops things from attacking over Ophion because of the 600 attack loss. But this is my main out to Blaster in this deck, and that is Prohibition. If you're going up against the E-Dragon matchup, this card main deck is broken. You literally play this card, call Blaster, and your opponent cannot pop Ophion. Because Blaster is the main out for that deck, their only other option really would be Raigeki Break or to MST this card, because if not, they're kinda screwed. Prohibition really does slow down E-Dragons because A, they can't special summon their E-Dragons, and B, they have no way of removing Ophion. Very good card. It's my own personal attack in the main deck. Moving on, we got 2 MSTs, just average staple card. Pretty sure everyone knows what that does. 1 Dark Hole. Oh, there's Dark Hole. 1 Allure of Darkness for draw power. Yeah, it's pretty good. And 1 Reinforcement of the Army, because this is an automatic caster to hand. It does not hurt to run a 4th caster. Next, 3 Fiendish Chain for the trap lineup, of course. We're moving on. Fiendish Chain is a very good trap card this format. Slows down a lot of stuff, but I do believe 3 is a little too much. That's why if I had a second D Prison, I would be taking out one of the Fiendish Chains for him. But right now I'm running 1 D Prison and 3 Fiendish Chain. Once I get a second, that will change. Next, I run 2 Mirror Force. Mass removal is very good against many decks. People just run right into this sometimes because, like, oh, 1 set card, can't be too bad. Just gotta risk it, and boom, Mirror Force. Next, 1D Prison, like I said, once I get a second, one of those Fiendish Chains will probably come out. And for the real one-offs, we have 1 Infestation Infection, which is searchable with Ophion and an overall good card. 1 Eradicator Epidemic Virus, which is a very good card. Main deck, I think it's solid. Since it's only at 1 now, maining 1 does not hurt too bad. 1 Solemn Warning, overall really good card. Just stop stuff. 1 Torrential, 1 Compulse, because it's only at 1, and 1 Bottomless. Yeah, so that is the trap lineup, and that is everything for the main deck. As you can tell, it's a very trap-heavy deck, and it really relies on protecting Ophion, but that is the main purpose of Evilswarm, if you did not know, which I really doubt you didn't know. But let's get started with the next part, which is 3 Evilswarm Ophion. If you run 2, you're doing it wrong. I have to say, I've seen people run 2, and I'm like, what are you doing? I need the extra slots. No, you don't. It's Evilswarm. You need 3 Ophion. No matter what, you should run 3 Ophion. Even if you have extras there, if you go into Ophion once a game, it's so safe to have all 3. You don't need the extra slots. Ophion is the main card. I hope I've made my point clear, because if you were running 2 before, hopefully this will get it into your head. 3 is the perfect number. Do not go lower. Next, I run 2 Evilswarm Bahamut. If you're feeling you need the slot, take out 1 Bahamut. But there are situations where you're going to want 2 per game, and that has happened to me before. So, having 2 in the extra deck is a solid number. Never would go to 3 on this card, possibly to 1, but I think 2 is solid enough. Moving on, I run 1 Evilswarm Nightmare and 1 Evilswarm Thanatos. These cards are okay. They're basically there just in case, because they are rather situational, but if you can pull them off in certain situations, they do become worth the slot. And now for my favorite Evilswarm, 1 Evilswarm Ouroboros. Besides Ophion, this is definitely my favorite. Requires 3 level 4s unlike the others, but it is generic, so it can run in other decks, and it removes problematic cards from the field by putting them right back into the hand. They can have like a BLS on the field that you can't attack over with Ophion or something, or you don't have an extra Evilswarm in hand to steal it with Bahamut. You can go into Ouroboros and just boom, problem card gone, and attack for game. This card's really good for pushing for game. That's basically when you're going to go into Ouroboros. Also run 1 Violent Sigma, another decent 3 level 4 monster card, because it is pretty easy to get 3 level 4s on the field and go into one of these cards. Sigma's another tech that runs decently in the deck, not gonna lie. Next I run 1 number 66 Master Key Beetle. If you get out Ophion and you have another play for a rank 4, boom, Key Beetle, protect that Ophion. Totally helps, very good card. Prevents Ophion from being destroyed. If they want to get over Ophion, they gotta get over him first. Next I run 1 Abyss Dweller for the Mermail matchup. 1 number 85 Crazy Box, just in case of skill drain on the field. Because skill drain does hurt the deck, but you can still make your rank 4s, so boom, go into Crazy Box, 3k beater. Next, 1 Gaia Cowboy for Gun for Game, really solid card, pretty basic. 1 Utopia, he's alright, possibly gonna take him out eventually. And 1 Maestroke. Maestroke's definitely one of my favorite cards in the deck, because Maestroke's probably my favorite generic rank 4. So, that is my Evilswarm deck. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, please remember to like and subscribe. Leave your opinions in the comments section below. I really love to hear your input. Just help me make the deck better, input for other people, just your suggestions, your own techs. Give me your opinions, I really do appreciate it. So, that is everything. Cheatmaster55 signing out. Have a good day.